Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm coming to y'all with another guitar comparison. This time we're looking at an all HPL Martin against an all carbon fiber Enya. So I thought this would be a fun comparison because both of these guitars are seeking to appease the same kind of musician. You know, the giggy musician who doesn't know what kind of temperature situations they're going to be exposed to. Maybe their next gig is outside. Maybe it's in a smoky bar room where it's going to be very dry. Maybe they're going to be playing by a campfire. Maybe they're going to be playing in the cold, in the heat. Maybe the guitar is going to be, in its case, on the road for weeks on end. That's who both of these guitars are really aimed towards. And I happen to have them both in my possession at the moment. The Martin, I'm actually selling to a buddy of mine, another local musician by the name of Jeremy Pfeiffer. And he's going to be the proud owner of this one whenever he makes his payment. But while I have them, I thought it'd be fun to do a comparison. So let's go through a quick breakdown of the specs. Okay, the Martin here is a 000 CXE 2010 model. We have an HPL top, sides, and back, a Stratobond neck, Martin branded Ping tuning machines, Richlite Micarta fingerboard and bridge, Tusq saddle, Corian nut, and a Fishman Precis Plus pickup system with preamp system with a Sonicor undersaddle pickup. I've had this guitar for a while now, and it was my go-to gigging guitar when playing outdoors or I'm playing those gigs where I don't know exactly what situation my guitar is going to be exposed to, because as an HPL instrument, it doesn't run nearly as much risk of shrinking, cracking, or breaking due to high humidity, low humidity, or being knocked off the guitar stand by some drunk who isn't watching where they're going. Sometimes that drunk may even be you if you have too many drinks while you're playing. And it served me really well in that role. I in no way am unsatisfied with this guitar. That's not why I'm selling it. Okay, so I don't want anyone to think that automatically that means the Enya is the winner, because I'm keeping it and I'm selling the Martin. It has nothing to do with that. It has more to do with I needed to thin the herd. I didn't have need for two guitars like this, and my buddy really wanted this one. Well, this one was a present from my brothers. So obviously there's circumstances here. Which one do I like better? I don't like one better than the other. I like them both for different reasons. Now let's go ahead and go over to the Enya. This is a 2021 model, so it has the old preamp system we'll get to in a bit. Carbon fiber top, carbon fiber composite back and sides, carbon fiber composite neck, Enya branded tuning machines, which I suspect are Guyker 21-to-1s, carbon fiber fingerboard, Richlite bridge, Tusq nut, and saddle, and the original Acoustic Plus pickup system, preamp system with an undersaddle pickup. This one featured a tone knob instead of a built-in tuner. And this also has built-in effects, such as reverb, chorus, and delay, as well as a microphone. I'm not going to be bringing that into the comparison necessarily because the Martin has nothing to compare against it. So you could call that an automatic plus in the Enya's favor. When we get to the sound demonstration section of this video, you will not be hearing those effects. That is going to be saved for the Enya guitar review. Reviews for both of these videos, the links can be found in the description down below, so if you want to see more specific information on one of the two guitars, you can go watch there. This is a brief rundown. Okay, this is a Grand Auditorium body shape, so slightly bigger than the 000 over here, although I don't think it really counts as a 000 considering that it is a 14-fret guitar. I think that makes it an orchestra model by technicality, but we're not going to get into that. Martin with their weird model structure. Also worth noting, while the Martin had plastic bridge pins, this has Tusq bridge pins. Okay. So carbon fiber, much like HPL, the big advantage is it is extremely durable, it is tough, it is not going to ever warp or split or crack because of humidity or temperature issues. It is completely immune to those types of problems. Likewise, it is extremely tough if, some drunk knocks it off the stage. So we have two all-synthetic instruments, and that's why we're comparing them. They're very similar in that regard. However, there are differences, aside from just the body shape. Now, I don't want to get too much into this because, again, I do have reviews of both these guitars out there already, but price-wise, they're about the same. $700 is what the Martin retailed for, $700 is what the Enya retails for. So they're really in that same overall ballpark. But I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that the Enya is braced with carbon fiber braces on the top, true carbon fiber bracing on the top, and then molded in carbon fiber bracing to the composite back, while the Martin has traditional wood spruce bracing, which means that spruce bracing can shrink or expand, and that can pull on the top, and it runs the risk of potentially warping the HPL top. It doesn't happen often, but there are pictures of it online as proof that it does indeed happen with these X series Martins. So I wanted people to be aware of that. That is technically a point in the Enya's favor. A point in the Martin's favor would be the fact that the Martin is significantly lighter. This Martin, I didn't weigh it, I didn't think to weigh it, but it feels about 4.3 pounds, maybe. Well, my Enya weighs, according to my scale, 6. So huge difference in weight, which makes the Martin a more comfortable instrument to play with a strap all night long. Okay. So we've kind of run down all the basic stuff there. Those are the broad information on the two guitars. Which one sounds better? I'll let you listen to that now. Recording is going to be done with a Shure SM58 microphone pointed roughly at the 12th fret. Maybe you can tell that from the camera footage, maybe you can't. Kind of hard to see when it's recorded with a crappy webcam, but it's being run directly through my audio interface, so the audio quality is where you want it to be, and you can judge for yourself. The first comparison will be strumming, the second comparison will be flat picking, the third comparison will be finger picking, and the final comparison will be testing the electronics in both guitars. So, have a listen, and let me know which one you think is the better sounding guitar in the comment section down below. I look forward to seeing all of your comments.